Hello, and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Just a quick look here at this latest price development. As suggested in the previous video, we are seeing here a little move to the downside. The idea was that either we are moving in this orange triangle A, B, C, D, E, from where we could then break out to the opposite side of the E wave. That's typically how it works. Or this is an ending diagonal, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. These two perspectives are valid as long as we stay below 1847. As already suggested in previous updates, above 1847, other scenarios will become likely. But Elliott Wave, well, while the structure is extremely difficult here at the moment, Elliott Wave still gives us the clear level where these two scenarios I've just shown you will be invalidated, and that is just above 1847. Again, as explained in previous videos, above 1847 we have either a higher wave 4 in an ABC structure, as long as we get only 3 waves, possibly all the way to 1887, no, 1887, 1890. As long as we only get 3 waves, we can expect a sell-off. Then it's just simply delayed. Or a little bit more of a complex and larger B wave just would go higher than the wave 4. Then we have to consider a B wave. Could even go all the way up and close to $2,000. If it's only 3 waves, we expect a sell-off afterwards. That would take a long time. Or even something more bullish. But all of these 3 scenarios, they only come into play above 1847. And that would be here a 1-2 setup. This would be a wave 1. This would be a wave 2. So basically it's tradable to the upside, but it's not high confidence. This would be a wave 3. Then a wave 4. And a wave 5. Yeah. And only if we get those 5 waves instead of 3, we can say we have bottomed here. And then we would come down and make a higher low and then take off, okay? But there are basically, that's what I mean, also in the Bitcoin video, I did say that we have a situation at the moment which is unfortunate because we have a lot of scenarios. Typically, I try to boil it down to 2, maximum 3. When you have 2, it's fairly straightforward. When you have 3, it already gets difficult. If you have 4 or 5, it's terrible. And that's unfortunately the situation at the moment. I can't change that situation. At least Elliott allows us to understand that all of these probabilities exist, or likely scenarios, and that we need to be a bit careful at the moment in the market. But luckily, Elliott Wave allows us to understand where is the pivot point for these scenarios. So below 1847, we really only need to look at 2, which is the triangle and the yellow count, both basically pointing to the downside. So they're not really different from each other. But yeah, it's actually holding quite well. Bitcoin did come down a bit. Ethereum is actually very, very choppy. It's actually holding quite well. We talked in the previous video about a target for that orange D wave. Yeah, we've got that triangle shape here sketched on the chart. First target was the 38.2 extension at $1,800. That was reached. Yeah, I talked about that in the previous video. And then 1782 would be the 61.8 extension. They are both levels to watch for that D wave. If we then get a lower high in an E wave, we could sell off afterwards. Alternatively, we come down straight away in the yellow count. Yeah, it's not straightforward at the moment. Very slow weekend. Hopefully we start to see some movement soon. And there's not much more to add at this stage. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.